Yes. Yes.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 28 of Podcast vs. Player. I'm Cal, and I am one part of your host. And joining me as ever is a Jedi who was banned from selling holiday homes to Ewoks. It's only Dan.
Am I the top half or the bottom half?
You are the bottom half. You're the legs.
I'm the penis. Nice.
You're the legs and the penis.
Excellent. Just
and the shins.
And the shins, yeah.
And the shins, obviously.
Yeah.
Together, we actually make a somewhat credible host. So...
I don't know who's told you that, but that's ridiculous.
Zoe told me that.
That's not fair. That's biased.
No, it's not. She hates me.
Oh, right, that's true.
But because we're hosts, let's try and host.
Let's.
So obviously with the news, there was a couple of news bits that hit me today, but one hit me hard, Dan. It hit me like a hooker being beaten by a pimp for spitting in a cop's mouth before he'd paid his way.
That was long.
Yeah, that's how much it hit me, Dan.
Well, I was hoping that you'd say that's what she said, but never mind.
Oh, what a waste.
That was a total waste, but carry on.
Anyway, that news obviously was the Microsoft acquisition of Mojang.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, really.
Where on earth did they get off? Like, not only do they ruin one of my favourite consoles, but now they've gone out and bought one of my favourite games. Which means that that's now going to be DLC and Microsoft 360 bonus edition special bullshit packs. It's going to be awful and I hate it. Except it's probably not going to be exactly the same, it's just they own it.
Well, I mean, like, to be clear, if you've been living under the armpit of an obese wrestler for the past 2 years, Mojang obviously created Minecraft. If you actively follow our YouTube channel, you'll know all about Minecraft, so we won't bother going with the ins and outs of that.
Yeah.
But basically, the deal that apparently has happened now, Microsoft straight out offered Marcus Persson, aka Notch,
Mr. Notch himself,
Mr. Notch, a whopping $2.5 billion for Mojang, and obviously with that, Minecraft. Now, that's a lot of green, Dan.
It's quite a lot.
Especially seeing as Minecraft's been out for quite a long time. So, what I can't get my head around is what kind of money would Microsoft need to make from Minecraft in order to make a profit from this?
Well, what I have to agree, I don't quite understand. I mean, there's already about, like, it's something ridiculous, like 10 or 20 million people, or something like that.
54 million copies have been sold across all platforms.
Yeah, 54 million users already, and with the PC one, you obviously get the sort of the bonus of it, which is obviously what Minecraft is really about, which is the mods for it.
Mods.
Yeah. So you pay your, whatever it was that you've actually paid for when you got it, and then that's it. It's not a subscription service. There's no, you don't buy anything else. Everything else is then free. That's the beauty of it. So when 50 million people have already bought it and don't have to pay anything again for it, why would you buy it now?
Yeah, there's no... What I mean, this is similar to Angry Birds, who made Rovio.
Yeah.
In 2010, obviously Angry Birds, when it was a game, everyone fucking went mad for it, and then it's a TV show, there's fucking toys, there's everything.
Yeah.
And in a similar fashion, Minecraft is seemingly going beyond the confines of video games. There's a Minecraft movie in the works at Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
There's books you can buy, and quite possibly the weirdest thing, there's Minecraft Lego that you can go buy from lots of toy shops.
Well, I like that. I think that's the perfect match, is because I like Lego, I like Minecraft.
But that's essentially what Minecraft is. It's virtual Lego.
Well, true, but it's also not at the same time. But it's weird, but I get the mentality for it. I would go and buy 50,000 Minecraft Lego bricks to make a house that I've already made in Minecraft. That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
imagine if you
cool.
could make your perfect house in Minecraft, right? Say if we made Bombay's Prime in Lego and had it on a shelf. That'd be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing.
You could technically do it with Lego now.
True, absolutely. Which is, but it would be like, it would all be like 4x4 squares, though, wouldn't it? It wouldn't just be like, you know, like a Lego Technic kit, which is like a billion different types of Lego. It would just be all blocks, and you just block, or stairs or whatever. So I think that the market is definitely there, especially with younger kids. You know, maybe they can't spend all day, you know, playing Minecraft as they might want to. You know, they go outside and play Lego Minecraft. How long do you reckon it'll be? How long do you reckon it'll be until there's Lego Minecraft the game?
I said this when we was talking about what Lego game should come next. I said Lego Minecraft, and you laughed at me.
That's because it's such a good idea. It is, and it's one of those stupid things that if it came out, I would consider it.
Well, I have taken it upon myself to come up with a couple of options where Microsoft could go with Minecraft. Minecraft fast food restaurant, official Minecraft building tools, and Minecraft the theme park.
Minecraft the theme park, I like that.
Where you have to build your rides before you can go.
Yeah, everything's powered by redstone.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Lava everywhere and creepers and stuff. Just everyone gets killed.
And then everyone doesn't live happily ever after because everyone's dead.
Yeah.
But Microsoft and Mojang have both stated that Minecraft will continue to be supported on all platforms, which is nice, seeing as PlayStation 4 users and Xbox One as well have only just got Minecraft on their platform.
Yeah.
But
how long do you reckon it is before Microsoft go, actually, we're going to stop the Minecraft for Sony users? It's just not as productive, it's not as cost effective as we thought it would be. So now it's just on Xbox One.
see, this I've kind of looked into it a little bit, but I've basically came up empty-handed. So this is my speculation. Microsoft and Mojang, as I've just said, they've come out and said like Minecraft will continue to be supported on everything. So that's Xbox, PlayStation, Android, iOS, Mac, PC.
Yeah.
But they don't say anything about Minecraft 2. So I think Minecraft that we know today, like Minecraft 1 essentially, will continue to be supported on everything. But if they make a sequel, it will be Xbox exclusive.
Why would they make a sequel?
Because it's Microsoft.
No, but they're not that stupid.
Of course they are.
It's not as if there's an interesting story that you can carry on into a sequel. There is no story.
Graphics.
Well, there's already mods for that.
Not on Xbox and that.
But that's why you don't get it for a fucking console, or you don't get it for your phone. You go and buy it for a PC, which is what it's fucking made for. Which is why I don't understand why they're doing this.
Because it's Microsoft.
I know, it's just, I can't... I'm sure they'll do nothing with it, but they'll just own it, which means that they can suck money from it to help recover all the losses from Xbox.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, is they've just spent $2.5 billion on a franchise that's already too far out there to make any more money back.
Yeah. Like if they
they've got to
Warcraft,
make a sequel.
I could understand that, because there's 100 million people or whatever who play World of Warcraft, but it's a subscription service.
Yeah,
and people spend a lot of money, and you would sort of eventually, like you say, recover your losses. With this, it's only people who are buying it fresh, and after it's been out for this long, it's not really that many.
The people who want to play Minecraft are already playing Minecraft.
I think so.
And there'll be a sequel, and there'll be DLC, and it'll be like, pay £5 for these fucking coal bricks.
With like all this pre-made stuff.
Yeah, basically.
But
that's what it'll be.
Imagine if they'd spent $2.5 billion on what could they do with it?
They could
make the Xbox One better.
Not even that. Stick with the Xbox One. It's not going to go. We know now it's not going to go anywhere. It's here for at least another 10 years. But $2.5 billion could have actually gone to making some exciting new IPs, because compared to Sony and Nintendo, Microsoft have got fuck all.
Yeah.
Except timed exclusivity on Tomb Raider, which will last a year maybe.
Yeah, 8 months or so. Yeah.
And now fucking Minecraft, which isn't even exclusive. And then you've got Halo, the Master Chief Collection, which is a collection of all the games that you loved from the original Xbox and the Xbox 360. And then Halo 5, which isn't even made by Bungie. What did bastards fucking do?
Yeah, it's another one of those crazy
They could have made Alan Wake 2.
Well, for $2.5 billion, you could make 5 new series.
Yeah, easy. I mean, it takes me back to... I sound like a really... I remember when this used to be all grass. But when Microsoft bought Rare, look what happened to them.
Yeah. Remember that GoldenEye game that everyone was promised that was going to be on Xbox Live Arcade that went fucking straight down the toilet?
Yep.
Do you know why that was?
But they brought Conker back in Project Spark.
They brought a picture of him back. I don't think that really counts. Spend another $2.5 billion, make a new Conker. Jesus fucking Christ.
Nuts and bolts.
Oh.
This is Microsoft, Dan.
I know, but it is just like someone's mental granddad has taken over the company. It's got Minecraft. Everyone loves that at the moment. Minecraft. That's everyone's talking about that. Let's buy it for everything that we've got left over.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
I'm racking my brains to try and figure out how they are going to make that money back. I mean, is there... I don't know as to whether you've actually looked into how much Minecraft has actually made for the guys who own it so far.
It's not nowhere near 2.5 billion.
I bet they were laughing their fucking
like
tits off.
34 million or something like that.
That is a more than substantial amount because of how little it is, how small the team is that operates it, and because they
most
have
of
to
them
do
have left,
virtually.
haven't they?
Well, that's it.
They've walked away
as you
earlier
would.
on today.
But that's because I reckon the guys who own that, there's 3 shareholders, $2.5 billion between 3 of you. That's it. You don't have to work again.
Well, Notch is the majority shareholder, isn't he?
He's laughing his fucking tits off right now. I mean, they would have made a good living. They would have been on a lot of money. Now they've basically said, we're going to spend billions buying this company from you, and we're never going to make it back unless every single mod is chargeable.
That's what's going to happen. There'll be a Minecraft 2. It'll be exactly the same. It'll probably have better graphics. You might be able to get triangle blocks. Everything will be DLC.
Canon mods. You can have mods.
Like vanilla.
Oh right, yeah.
Because obviously you can't have mods as such on consoles, which is what the target will be now.
Yeah, but that's the poorer version. It wasn't made for a console. They only did that to make more money off it.
But it's the same. I mean, they're trying to port. I mean, DayZ is coming to PS4, which I love DayZ and I love my PS4, but DayZ isn't a console game.
No, I talked about this on the review that I did of it, and we've talked about this as well before, as well as Arma 3. It's a great game, but it's a great PC game.
Yeah.
It's too complicated. There's too many buttons, and you'd have to streamline it and take elements of it away in order to make it usable on a console. That could make it fantastically easy and dead easy to get into, or it'll ruin it.
But in all fairness, you could use the touchpad for stuff, so you could bring up a menu, use the touchpad to navigate through it. But it's a more cumbersome way of controlling the game.
Yeah, but it sort of changes. I mean, because it started out as a mod for R2, so that they are supposed to be changing everything that's in it. You know, the HUD and the user interface and all that sort of stuff. They're supposed to be changing that. So I look forward to how that will look, because that will tie in with the PS4 release.
Yeah.
But I still don't think it's a good idea. I really don't.
You got Sony's own H1Z1 coming out, which is basically DayZ finished.
Yeah. So what are they playing at?
To be fair, I think it's more of a, this is DayZ, but look, we've got an actual working version.
What will cost you through the fucking nose for it?
And it's free.
Bet you anything it won't be free.
It's free to play. It's from PlanetSide.
It's free as is PlanetSide. PlanetSide is free to play. You want to do anything decent on it though? Where's your money?
No, they've already said. We've covered this before. I'm not going through this again. But they've already said that they're not you're not going to be able to buy perks and stuff. You'll be able to buy like clothes and that, but you won't be able to buy weapons or vehicles.
But yeah, like I said to you before,
that takes the element out.
It does, and that's the thing. That's why you want to pay 45 quid for a game, and then have everything that is going to be supported for it, made for it, and blah blah blah. That's fine. You know where you stand with that. But when you get something for free, and they say, "Oh, we're only going to charge you real money for sort of like outfits and things," and then everyone will go, "I'm not really bothered about that. I'll just play the game." And then all of a sudden they've got a game that they are bleeding money out, and there's nothing coming back in from it. It just doesn't work. That's not how business works.
I don't know. I'm just going by what I have been
There has to be some sort of element to it. It can't just be totally free apart from clothes, because that's mental. There's no way that they can recover their costs.
I reckon they'll make more back than Microsoft.
Yeah, that's without question. But imagine the day when Microsoft say, "Oh, we've made Minecraft 2 and we're going to have all these DLC packs," and everyone goes, "Oh, stick with one, it's alright. We've already got a good one that I'm paying for and I don't have to pay for any extra bits. So thanks, but fuck off."
And the fact that it's Xbox exclusive, because it will be, it'd have to be.
Of course it would. You don't spend $2.5 billion on
Well,
dollars on something just to...
Saying that, they'd make more money back if it remained multi-platform.
If they supported it multi-platform and helped make it massive. Because obviously there's no mods or anything really for the console version.
How would the online version work for that though? Because obviously all Microsoft games use Microsoft servers.
I don't know if...
So how would... They'd have to have cross-play.
Yeah.
For PS4.
Do the console ones have like a proper online so you can join
Yeah.
Well, that's fine, but if you've got it for the PC and your mate's got it for the Xbox One, that's it.
No, I don't think... I think it... If they'd have to be cross-play, but it'd be PS4 to Xbox One.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Well, they're already on about it for Battlefield.
They've already spent too much on it.
But I can't fathom how they've spent $2.5 billion and then they're going to have to spend even more to keep the servers running for PlayStation users.
Yeah, but you still have to pay for Xbox Online. You don't for PlayStation Online, which means that if you're going,
Plus.
Yeah, but not for online gaming. You don't.
Yeah, for PS4 you've got to have PS Plus to play online.
Really?
That's been like before it came out.
Well, I haven't got one, have I? So I didn't really read into that. I just assumed it would stay as, was the better idea to have it free.
Everything's still free except online play. But you do get, like, PS Plus is like £3 cheaper than Live, so it's not a great difference. But obviously you get, providing you've got a PS4, PS3 and a PS Vita, you get like 6 free games a month.
That's pretty good.
Actual good games.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you've only got one console, you only get 2 games. But if you like myself, I've got all 3, so you get 6 games a month. And they are high caliber. It's worth the money, in all fairness.
Yeah.
Whereas games with gold, not so much.
Well, all you get is... don't forget, that's only something they did after they launched the Xbox One.
Yeah.
So, prior to that, you pay your 15 quid a month or whatever it is. And all you get to do is play with your mates online.
And watch YouTube. Well, no, to be fair, YouTube now isn't behind the gold. You can use gold, YouTube without gold.
Yeah.
Now, it took them how long?
Yeah, but it's still... I don't think they would go. No, they can't. They are silly. They are silly people. They spend silly amounts of money. They are not going to do something sensible like try and maintain it and make it as good as possible for everyone who actually plays it.
Let's think, right? I wouldn't like to guess how much money they poured into Connect, and now they've basically as good as dropped it. And now they bought Mojang, and then the minute Minecraft isn't popular anymore, what the fuck's going to happen to Mojang?
Yeah, it'll be gone.
Yeah. Fan-fucking-tastic. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Because that bores me silly. Earlier on, last week now, but earlier on last week, EA executive Frank Gibay, I think that's how you say it, I could be wrong, sorry Frank, I know he's a big listener.
I know.
According to Mr. Frank, EA executive, the iPhone 6 is on par with Xbox and PlayStation 4.
What?
So, going on to the rumoured specs of the iPhone 6, because obviously Apple, as we covered in the last podcast, Apple don't reveal the exact specifications. But, from an iFixit teardown, the the iPhone 6 runs a gigabyte of RAM and a processor that runs about 1.4 gigahertz. If that's correct, or even if they double the iPhone 6 specs I've just said, they would be nowhere near as powerful as next-gen consoles. From a memory standpoint alone, the PS4 and Xbox One both carry 8 gigabytes of RAM, plus, obviously, being plugged in to a power supply means they can draw significantly more energy than a portable battery. So, EA, yet again, have proven themselves to be fucking idiots. They've also bought shares in Minecraft. But basically, what I think this is coming from is EA announced they are going to be making games exclusively for the Apple Watch.
Well, who cares?
Yeah, who's going to want to play a game on a tiny fucking screen?
Well, yeah,
it's
like
like
to play Battlefield 4 on my phone. No, what about my watch? No.
It's basically like, do you remember years ago when they had them calculators that had Hangman on and stuff?
Yeah.
That's basically, who wants to play Hangman on a stupid fucking horizontal screen?
Well, that's before, people could go out and afford to buy an NES or whatever. So the most they had to do was like settle for a Tiger watch, playing Batman or whatever. I'm lost for words. What the fuck are you going to play on a watch?
Unless they make some kind of... Now, this is going to sound even more stupid, but you know how, like, on PS4 you can use a Vita or even your phone as a second screen? Yeah, and even certain games support it on the Xbox with Smart Glass. Something like that. So, say you were playing some kind of role-playing game, you could use your watch as a not an inventory, but something to do while you're out and about, and then, or even like online auctions on, like, because there's a few MMOs on iPhones.
It would just like mess it in a mailbox or something.
Yeah, something like that. So then when obviously you get your phone out and you go back to the game. But at the same time, if you're out and about, you'll have your phone with you anyway. So you may as well just get your fucking phone out and do it there and then.
But as good of an idea as that is, to have it sort of like tied into it or something, people won't go out and buy Fallout 4 and go, do you know what would go brilliant with this? The new Apple Watch. I'll go and spend 400 quid and buy that, just so I can... Beep, oh, got a message.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's just more money whoring over mental ideas.
Yeah, for no reason.
Yeah.
So that's basically it, really. I don't know a lot of that about it, only that is an extremely ridiculous statement to say.
I'm thinking we should have, like, stupid idiot of the week or something like that.
Well, we had Legend of the Week, Shia LaBeouf.
That's
four-time winner.
Yeah, but I do think that, like, the most boneheaded, idiotic, moronic things to ever say or do, we should just give them a mention, because that is one of them.
I've had enough of you, pillow pants.
Right, so on that note, I think we'll leave it for phones and Minecraft and all that sort of stuff. But have we got anything new or interesting coming up on the channel, Callum?
We have just published.
Tell me.
Yesterday, day before, maybe.
Yeah.
Our first Sims 4 video, which stars obviously myself and Dan in our glorious PvP headquarters.
It's pretty glorious.
If you follow our Twitter, you'll have actually seen little sneaky peeks of it whilst we were filming it.
Yeah.
And that's live now. You can go check that out. That's all good and dandy. We've got some more Space Engineers on the way, so you can look forward to some more amazing, glorious shots of the Imperial Length 2000. We've also got more PvP Pokemon, I think we're up to episode 7 now, so the next one will be episode 8.
That's
And
right, 7's up. Yep.
we are getting closer to our victory over Brock.
Getting
Probably
close
not,
to the
though.
fight with Brock, shall we say?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not optimistic about it, to be honest.
I'm not optimistic about anything Pokemon related anymore, though. I used to love
Yeah,
Pokemon.
you've already proven your ineptitude at Pokemon.
It's surprising how many times I've beaten the Elite Four,
Yeah.
considering how awful I am. But we'll have some more Minecraft, because we haven't done any Minecraft for a while.
No,
And
that's true.
I think we should build a big Xbox and blow it up.
That actually sounds... I'll tell you what we could do. We could probably recreate Minecraft's entire business plan to do with this, right? So what we could do is we could start a brand new world. We could have an Xbox section, a Microsoft section, and a Mojang section. You know, sort of make them out of
Yeah.
blocks of wood and all that sort of stuff. And then what we do, right, is we take a red matter bomb, pop it in the middle, and just create a vortex of stupidity and destruction, and everything gets swirled and sucked into it, and then nothing is ever seen of it again. Because that's basically what's going to happen.
You've basically just described the business meeting.
Pretty much.
Like, the 3 main shareholders, they haven't left. They've been sucked away into a vortex.
True, but they've got yachts and stuff now, so they don't give two
they
shits.
don't care where they are. We also got Octodad Part 2 from our playthrough with our guest host, maybe, player? Don't know what
Player,
we're calling
come
him. Yeah, our guest player, Chris. So we've got Part 2 of that coming up. We've got some more Daisy.
Yes.
We've got another amazing Elmo Explores the Internet.
Brilliant.
Because the last one was just so damn fucking fun.
It was really good, actually.
So we'll do another one of those because we enjoyed it, and we actually got quite a bit of feedback from people that watched it, and they quite enjoyed it. We'll have some more rambles because you might think it, but this isn't a ramble.
No, we're trying to keep this as concise as we fucking can.
Yeah, so just think how amazing our rambles are.
If you want an idea of it, go listen to the first podcast we ever did.
Oh god, no. Podcast.
Yeah, that was close enough.
And we also have coming up, it's EGX 2014 in 10 days' time. We are sending James down to London, and he is going to basically give us some photos and videos. He's going to get some hands-on with some games like Aliens and Evolve, loads of cool games, loads of cosplay and stuff. So he'll be doing his own little feature on that. And I believe that's all we've got planned for this week, at least.
I believe so.
So thank you for listening, and we shall see you next time. Say goodbye, Dan.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, indeed.
Yes.